Hey, I'm Massimo, the creator of MADPHASE. In this first video, I'm going to give you a quick tour of what MADPHASE is, how it works, and the kinds of things you can create with it. At its core, MADPHASE is a non-destructive compositing studio built for three kinds of work: stills, videos, and live performances. You can begin with a photograph, a piece of footage, or an empty canvas. From there, you build the result using layers, effects, masks, animations, and audio reactive controls. The important idea is that everything stays editable. MADPHASE isn't trying to be a traditional photo or video editor. It's built around a compositing stack. Let me show you what that means. The canvas is where you see the finished composition. Instead of permanently applying an effect to the source, every effect remains a part of the stack. I can turn an effect off. I can move it to any position. And I can also mask it. I can change its settings. I can blend it with the other layers, or use a mask to control where it appears. Because the stack is non-destructive, I can keep experimenting without losing the original source. The same system is used whether I'm creating a still, a video, or a live performance. For stills, I can bring in a photograph, an illustration, or an AI-generated source, or even create something completely procedurally from an empty canvas. Then I can build on top of it using tools like pixel sorting, distortion, textures, color adjustments, generative effects, masks, and compositing layers. Once I'm happy with the composition, I can export the finished still, but nothing is flattened inside the project. If I reopen it later, the layers, effects, masks, and settings are still there. For videos, the same stack works over time. I can use footage as a source or animate a still project using keyframes to affect parameters. A keyframe, like these preset keyframes over here, tells MADPHASE what a value should be at a particular moment. By placing keyframes at different points on the timeline, I can create movements and transitions without rebuilding the effect frame by frame. The timeline lets me control the duration of the project, preview the motion, and shape how values change between keyframes. Audio can also drive parameters. That audio can come from a file, a soundtrack, or a microphone. Instead of manually animating every change, I can make an effect respond to the audio level, a frequency range, or detected beats. When the project is finished, I can export the completed video. The third part of MADPHASE is live performances. A project doesn't have to end as an exported file. I can switch into live performance mode, choose an audio input, and let the project respond to what the audio is playing. The same effect parameters used for stills and videos can become audio reactive during a performance. I can then send the finished visual through a dedicated external output to another display, projector, or performance setup. This means I can start with a still composition, turn it into a video, then use that same visual system as part of a live performance. They aren't the three disconnected workflows. They're three ways of using the same editable stack. There are a lot of effects and deeper controls inside MADPHASE, but you don't need to understand all of them before you begin. The basic workflow is straightforward. Start with a source, or start with nothing. Add layers and effects, adjust the stack until you have the look you want. Then decide whether the result will be a still, a video, or a live performance. So that's MADPHASE, one non-destructive system for building stills, videos, and live performances. If you want to try it for yourself, head to madphase.app. You can download the app and use the free version without creating an account. Exports from the free version include a watermark. When you sign in, you get a 7-day free trial with full watermark-free access. There's no credit card required to start the trial. After those 7 days, you can choose a monthly or annual plan at madphase.app/pricing. One other thing worth knowing is that paid plans include a perpetual fallback. After you complete 12 months of paid access, either an annual term or 12 consecutive monthly payments, you keep access to the desktop releases covered during that period, even if you cancel later. You can find the full details on the pricing page. If you don't subscribe, the app keeps working. It simply returns to the free watermarked version, so you can continue using it and decide when you're ready. I'll put the download and pricing links in the description. In the next video, we'll create a new project from the beginning, bring in a source, add our first effects, and produce our first finished result. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.